Hey. You ever been jumped by 6 grown men as a teenager and embarrassed them so badly by beating them that they broke out of prison just to try jumping you again? Just me? Yeah, I suppose that checks out. Assuming you're not a fraud and you already watched my video on the first Jolly Jumper, as you should remember, I had the symbiote. Not only that, but I actually took a nap while Simbi clutched a 1v6 and secured a squad wipe. So I'm not gonna take full credit for that dub, but I also cannot ignore the chitter chatter from the peanut gallery saying things like,
the black suit was the only reason he stood a chance. Without it, he would have been cooked for sure. Shut your stupid ass.
No. You know what? No, we're not, I'm not doing it. Actions speak far louder than words, and you guys know I'm not much of a talker. Isn't that right, guys? I'm sorry, you must not have heard me. I said...
Isn't that right, guys?
That's fine. It's fine. It's totally whatever.
I just have to show you guys what I'm capable of.
I just spit all... My mic is so...
But anywho...
We're gonna relive the time I soloed the not-so-sinister 6 again on Christmas Eve without the black suit. There I was, on a chilly Christmas Eve in Queens, skating around an ice rink with my classmates, and for some moronic reason thinking I could enjoy a calm, off Spidey duty day hanging out as Peter Parker with my girlfriend. Girlfriend! As in one, singular. Uno! Like that one game with the cards. Yeah, but no, that was never gonna be the case. While I'm being ignorant trying to be a normal person for more than 10 minutes, a mysterious figure called the Master Planner is cooking up, you guessed it, a master plan to ruin my fucking life. Like, how bored can you be? I'm in high school. Get a hobby! I'm not sure who this guy is, but at the very least, I know he is not Gordon Ramsay, because the first recipe he chefs up is the Sigma 7. Bro really thought he cooked by adding one more clown to the sloppy circus. What a joke. He rallies his numbskull squad by breaking him out of jail, but quickly realizes he's missing an ingredient. That ingredient being the ex-leader and founder of the Sinister Six, Dr. Octopus, who wanted absolutely nothing to do with round 2. Can you blame him? Also, who seems to have turned a new leaf after getting humbled by myself and Simbi. So it's right back down to the shit-stained 6 with a few minor substitutions. Master Planny's dog, the Tinkerer, walks in with the last pieces to their pathetic puzzle and assembles the new and unimproved Spidey Squasher Squad. Prepare yourself now. This is one hell of a lineup. Rhinoceroids. Quirk? Rhino. He is always angry and very horny. Shorebird. Quirk? Sand! His body is completely made of sand. How do his organs work, you ask? I have no idea. Sir Circuit. Quirk? Electricity. No shocker there. The Beaky Bandit. Quirk? Vulture. He's a feathered flying sky scavenging menace. Mr. McMystery. Quirk? Magician. He can pull a rabbit out of a hat, but he can't scratch for crap. Crazy Craven. The Jungle Jester. Quirk? Tiger. Just pray that you aren't worthy of being his prey. Meat. The Skibbity 6. Yeah.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
This is your time, my colorful friends. Once you dispose of a certain red and blue-clad pest.
Sandy asks a valid question.
How exactly is a new 6 supposed to fare any better than the old one?
That's what we're saying. When Flint Marco's the only one thinking clear, you have to know you're in huge trouble, right? I mean, you'd think. Mr. Plans replies by saying,
I have a plan.
Sergeant Schemer. His quirk? Plans. He hires peons to carry out his puny plans. Let's see if everything goes as planned. Plan.
So this gal I was with named Liz that I was supposed to be on a little skidate with ran off within 5 minutes to comfort her friend and my bully Flash. An enormous ouchie to start the night. I have super strength, yes, that is true, but I also have a super fragile heart. So yeah, this type of pain often hurts far worse than getting slugged by a villain, I gotta say. So I'm all like, fine by me, Liz. You're the one missing out on the riz. Ooh, Gwen. Hiya, Gwen. Oh, hey there. You're looking beautiful tonight, Gwendolyn Maxine. I thought I'd stop by and shoot my shot like a vaccine. I am so sorry. I'm gonna go over and take myself out now.
Well, I'm out, guys. I no longer have any connection to this world. I'm gonna go home and kill myself.
I get it, okay? I'm not your first choice, but I won't be your second choice either.
Yep, that's ouchie number 2.
Skating on thin ice again, eh?
Marry me! Mary Jane! Hey! What's good, shorty?
Look, Tiger, you're one of my favorite guys.
Wow. This is something else. Huh? Happy Halloweester, Santa! For all my good friends watching, this is what we call a simp. Don't be a simp. Just don't.
You distract too easy. Decide what you want, Pete. Then focus on getting it done.
That's good advice. Thanks. I actually really needed to hear that. think maybe, by chance, you could help a poor, distractible boy sort through this.
I sort better with Coco.
Sorting Coco coming right up! Look at him go. He is helpless. As I'm simping harder than Pervy Sage, the winged wacko spawns above the ice rink and the treachery begins. Usually I'd be really ticked off, but I was actually thankful to the villains for saving me from completely demolishing my character. I take a sip of my cocoa like it isn't piping hot and burn the Jolly Saint shit out of my tongue. Right after getting burnt, I look up and get shocked.
Spiderman, come out to play.
Sparkles! You sound kinda gay. Nothing wrong with that.
Do yourself, you wall crawling.
Whoa! Were you about to say a slur at me, Sir Circuit? What's up with that? Seems like I really wiggled a wire there. Listen. Over here on Iamtherealspidey, we are a very loving and accepting community. Me and all 120,000 of my Spidey subs will show our full support if you would just come out and embrace your true nature.
What?
Alright, last chance, Max. Or should I say, Maxine. You missed. We've begun. Is it just you? Where's the rest of the Pipsqueak platoon? Wingtip Willie! What? The Feathered Felon joins the battle and blindsides me, crushing my hopes to have at least 1 minute of a fair one-on-one as the fight already turns into a handicap match. Just like MJ was saying earlier, I am completely distracted by my thoughts here.
Wait a minute, why the hell are Vulchi and Sparky running duos? Surely even they're not stupid enough to push me without the rest of the slimy six.
Hey, Vulch, you notice? Big Hero doesn't seem too focused on us.
Yeah, guilty. I was waiting for the decent members of the Association to pull up. Lightning Larry sends a shockwave through the ice, and I jump out of the way, but all my classmates get lit up. Thankfully, Sparky McZaps is a weak wimp, and it hardly does any damage to powerless kids. Regardless, you know I can't let him get away with shocking my friends, but especially my shoulders. So I flip over him and make him sit his ass down. I then swing on top of the Christmas tree and use my webs to wrap up the creepy crow, turning him into a Christmas ornament. And as you can see by this intensely angry expression, he does not like being an ornament. This next part is great. Sir Circuit says, and I'm honestly still not sure which one of us he was talking to, as he barfs a beam at the tree and turns his teammate into Voltage the Vulture. It's only a matter of time until he lasered his own partner. Remember, last fight he landed more hits on his allies than me. Not only was I not electrocuted, I was also not shocked. It seems to me that this bundle of wires is just a magnet for catastrophe because he destroys the whole Christmas tree with one pitiful attack that never stood a chance of hitting him. And he clearly traumatized his buddy the bald eagle while he was at it. How is one this skilled at being so trash? Flash and Liz are seconds away from getting flattened like Patrick Star by his house that one time, but Flash shoves her out of the way, saving her life. As I'm spectating, waiting to see how Flash is gonna save himself next, Uncle Ben shoves the shit out of me, and I swoop in just in time to save the kid that's been bullying me since I was a jit.
Oh, Spidey, thanks. Hey, sign my cast?
Yeah, I got you, Gims. Do I make it out to you, the guy you bully, or the girl you stole from the guy you bully? After those close calls, I had to get these two twerps as far away from the ice rink as humanly possible. After getting chased down the road for a while, I realize I'm only getting followed by one weakling. Yep. You can cross off the ruffled rascal. He's done. How was bro more useless in round 2? I don't understand. Did he do no training at all? I achieved my goal of getting him far away, and we end up at a warehouse. Sergeant Shoxalot continues trying to electrocute me, so I start running up this pile of tires, and this is honestly hard to watch. I was tumbling and falling like it was my first day being Spider-Man. Or no, better yet, my first day as a human.
Good night, everybody!
As soon as I remember what I am and lock in, I start playing soccer with the tires, kicking them straight at his face. I was having so much fun, I had to get a little saucy with it and hit some wicked cool trick shots. Sparkles really started feeling himself, thinking he was doing something here, but he must have zero awareness because all the tires he's been melting already have him trapped. Bro detained himself. He just cannot help himself. He does my job more than I do the cop's job. This battle helped me open my eyes to how much I really appreciate Sir Static. He helps me beat him every time we fight. Bro likes to lose more than the Ninja Turtles like pizza, more than Naruto likes ramen, more than Drake likes Little Kid. Cover him in tires, and instead of using his hands or his brain to remove them, he melts them. Thank you for your services, Stanley Static. You will indeed be credited for the pro-ton of assists you had when this battle is over. Huh, maybe it was only them two. Well, great. I guess this is what they call a Christmas miracle. For some stupid reason, I thought my night was about to get better. But I must have forgot that I sent these grown men to prison and they have been itching like Tomura Shigaraki to get their get back. A kid half your age packs you up and has you eating a chum bucket special every single day. I get it, bro. I really do. I wouldn't let it slide either. The human beach and Rhinoceros Rex spawn out of nowhere and reveal to me that Sergeant Schemer is just as, if not more, acoustic than their last leader. His plan seems to be send them in groups of 2 to jump me instead of all at once. Not an awful plan if your target was an actual spider.
Sparks and flaps were just the appetizer.
Nah, sparks and flaps is wicked work. I might have to use those. Someone jot that down for me. But calling your own teammates the appetizer is diabolical disrespect. This is why you guys get clapped every time. Your team chemistry is non-existent. They throw me over the fence into a car, and Rhino Brain rushes at me like a pure titan, just for me to slide under his legs and him to ram into the car. These dudes have been criminal coworkers for a hot minute, so most likely they'll have better coordination than the dimwit duo before them. I try to get a little distance to figure out how I'm gonna overcome the second course, but Sandman stops me by turning into final form Sandman from Spider-Man 3. Then they start tossing me back and forth like the catch I never got to have with my dad, until I get thrown through a bus and end up face down on the street looking like the first time they jumped me. I thank God for not turning me into roadkill, and he says you're welcome by almost dropping a car on my cranium.
Yo, Spidey senses, I don't thank you enough. You really be coming in clutch, though.
You know me, just fulfilling my glorious purpose.
Yes,
Just
sir.
working
Yes,
overtime
sir.
to make sure we both keep breathing. You know what I'm saying?
You sure
On
do.
my toes 24/7 to keep us from going to heaven.
All right.
You pick it up, I'm putting down.
I make sure it looks like I'm scared for my life by trying to escape, when in reality, I just wanted to give them a couple minutes to feel like they might actually take their first W ever. They truly deserve it. People this trash have no reason to be this persistent. I try to sort things out by using words instead of violence, and I get whacked by Sandcastle before bro even processed what I said. And now I'm mad confused, because this move works for Naruto damn near every battle. Why can't I talk no jutsu just one time? The horned hooligan curb stomps me and then excessively slams me back and forth Hulk and Loki style. It might look like it's getting dark for me here, but imagine it like a cool dad letting his little kids beat him up in a play fight. That is a normal thing, right? I wouldn't know, I'm fatherless. But yeah, that's practically what's going on here. Now that I'm satisfied and I let them have their fun, I bounce off Sandy's cranium and actually start trying. The beachy bastard dramatically inverts his body instead of just turning his lazy ass around.
I must admit, though, it looked pretty cool.
And he starts slowly walking toward me, but by the time he gets to me, I already busted up. And he starts slowly walking towards me. But by the time he gets to me, I already busted open the fire hydrant and he disintegrates into muck. Had him looking like Sandman from Spider-Man 3 after he got bullied by Toe Bully himself. Ryan No Temper starts raging so hard he stomps on his pile of a partner, and I ding his dome with a fire extinguisher. But as you can see, he is livid. He's about to crash out like NPC Miles when he doesn't get tipped.
Tap the goddamn screen. Okay, you see this button right here? Press the
5 minutes out there in the rain and no tip. No tip.
I wasn't having the best day.
I jump away onto some ice and attempt the move that packed him up all 20 times we squabbled in the past.
Provoke.
Hey, why do rhinos never use the internet? They're afraid of getting caught in the web. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so you didn't like that one? How about this one? How do you stop a charging rhino? You unplug it.
I hate you so much.
Yeah. Rhino. I spectacular scurry skedaddle off the ice after dropping Rye nuts, and Sandhand respawns right behind me like we didn't watch him die 2 minutes ago, and clobbers me spider senses. Immediately following that sand slap, he appears right behind me again. When the hell did he unlock teleport? Bro must have found Lord Fourth in the afterlife and asked him to teach him flying Raijin before he came back to life. Cause ain't no way. He tries to whack a spider, but that's a light dodge. I backflip and weave his weak attacks, and I pull out my trump card yet again. Hey, wait. Hey, you know what's more fun than building a sandcastle? Turning one into a snowman. Come on, keep it a rack, Flynn. You knew this was the outcome when you renewed your contract with the Simpleton 6. Now do us all, including your daughter, a favor and retire. You're washed.
4 fools down, 2 twerps to go.
At this point, I was fully prepared to pack up Sir Shoxalot and Dr. Octopus for the 10th and hopefully last time. I was also fully prepared for them to sneak me like they usually do, but to my surprise, Oct just howls my name like an anime villain.
Octopus!
I spot them up on a rooftop, no time to waste. I swing right up to them because I'm trying to wrap this up quick as possible so I can get back to my shawty. I go right for a web zip drop kick, but I go right through them because they were fake. And I'm just thinking, how did I not see this coming?
Huh? Spidey senses? Do we know how?
What, me? Are you serious?
Oh, no. No, sorry, the other Spidey senses.
Yes, you!
You just want me to do everything, huh?
Everything. No, something. What is going on? It's been all night with
You're
this.
about to get leveled.
Oh, am I now?
Thanks for the warning.
I get clocked by a furry and fall all the way down, bouncing off the concrete. And yes, this did hurt. The landing rattled my soul. Did God turn off fall damage? Shouldn't I have died on impact? That's what you're thinking, right? Absolutely not. I can't see it, but I actually have super thick layers and plates of the highest quality plot armor on at all times. I sit up and brush off near death like Madara and almost get paved by a semi-truck. I'll be damned if I go out after everything I've been through getting run over by Nick A20. Clueless Craven and Master McFogface appearing as the main course was the first thing to really throw me for a loop. On paper, these two were a deadly duo. It's too bad that paper means diddly squat, because this is my show. I web onto a car and zip away, but the tracking twerp is on all fours like Miguel after Miles said he wanted to save his dad. And Clokey the Clown is tailing me on Doo-Doo the Dragon of Deception. I momentarily escape from my ops. Then I look down and see I'm perched on a billboard featuring one of my top ops. Wow, yeah, it's probably time to rethink that mustache. Jadolf Jitler Jameson. Crackhead Kravinov crashes through the sign, taking us both to the ground.
No prey escapes Craven. I track smell of your fear to ends of earth.
Big talk for a substitute, Craven the Kitten. He bear hugs me like nobody has ever loved him, so I web his eyes, knocking us off a building. I get free, but the Wizard of Odd respawns and tail whips me across the skyline. I get ping-ponged around some more and fall through the ceiling of a mall, landing on some Christmas trees. And I'm reminded yet again that while everyone is spending quality time with their families and friends on Christmas Eve, I am a high school kid getting jumped by a bunch of grown-ups. Quite the life you've chosen for me, Unky Ben. Safari Sam screams at me for literally no reason, and I borrow this lady's perfume to blind him and stop his super sniff. Mr. Mist reappears and summons bats to do his dirty work for him. The puppets swarm me, so I turn them into nunchucks and go crazy like Mikey, shredding them all to smithereens. Then the bamboozle bandit starts pressing Santa. Like, bro, it's no mistake. He checked multiple times. It's not his fault you're on the naughty list. I go to protect Saint Nick, but get decked again by the wildlife wrangler. I remember at this time, I really started to forget what it was like to be in a fair one-on-one scuffle. Everybody has a sidekick except me. Why can't I have a sidekick? You know what, matter of fact, I'm accepting applications starting now. If you're a real Spidey sub, comment hashtag Spidey Sprout, followed by your hero name. I'll reply to the ones that make me chuckle, and I will pin the winner. Don't let me down, alright? I'm expecting you all to cook. As Cuckoo Kravinov is walking towards me, another meme stereo yells from below. And I'm like, bro, no shadow clone jutsu? I easily and nonchalantly pinpoint the fraud.
I ain't even finna count. I became very nonchalant.
And realize he isn't a shadow clone. He's a bomb! I Spider-Man Crazy Crave, scoop Santa and his elfie slave, swing away before the bomb can pass tense all of us. As for Craven the Hunter, he's now Craven the Hunter. Great kill, Captain Confusion. Your reward? Nothing! You're already a Battle Pass skin. What more could you want? Yet another member of the Six taken out by their own. Fishbowl tries to hide by going invisible, realizing it's already over for them. But I weave a giant web and find him instantly. Imagine having invisibility playing hide and seek and still getting found.
You serve zero purpose. You should kill you.
I grab him by his collar like Sasuke did to Naruto and punch him in the face, shattering his beautiful snow globe helmet. I was about to indent his face to teach him a lesson, but I can just hear Uncle Ben when I get to heaven already.
You waste of space! Human garbage! Worthless piece of shit!
But luckily for him, I hold back. I just give him a little pinchy pin and web him up for the feds. I wrapped the city a nice big Christmas gift this year. The Sinister stocking stuffers right back in the slammer on Christmas morning. It cuts back to where we started on the ice rink, where MJ and Gwen are both so worried about me. And I spawn back with Hot Cocoa doing the same exact animation I was doing 20 minutes ago before the holiday hootenanny, acting like nothing out of the ordinary happened. And they are gonna go along with it, just like you are, because it's Christmas Eve and there is less than 5 minutes left in the episode, and we just don't have time for that, okay? So everybody shut up and don't even think about asking questions! That just about wraps up the story of the time I soloed the Skibbity 6 on Christmas Eve without the help of the symbiote. I hope you had a good time and I was able to help you escape all the miseries of life in 2024. I just want you to know, friend to friend, you're doing great. Take care of yourself, and remember to have fun. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Well, it's not getting any better than this video, so why don't you just close YouTube and go do something that makes you happy, in case nobody tells you. You deserve it.
Loving over, my own feelings. Loving over, but I can't feel it. I don't understand this world in the way that it works.